Yes, welcome back into Crypto Smart Analyst. Today we're going to be talking about how to use stop loss in your trades. Too fast, please, you can probably reduce the tempo. Reduce speed, talking speed. And if I'm too slow, please, you can actually increase the speed as well, so they can actually be able to follow through. So sorry about that. This is where I talk. Sometimes I talk slow, sometimes I talk very fast. So if I'm talking too fast, please just reduce the timer and pick it up. If I'm talking too slow, please increase it and pick it up. Thank you. Okay, there are different ways to use stop loss. You can either use stop loss to stop you from. Okay, you can either use stop loss to place a trade, or you can use stop loss to exit a trade. So what is a stop loss? Stop loss is stop loss. The money. Okay, so stop loss is actually a tool used in trading that prevents you from losing. Prevent you from losing more than what you will have lost if you don't use a stop loss. That's it. So it's not like it doesn't stop you from losing. It only prevents the level you will have lost if you did not use a stop loss. So that's basically stop loss for you. So we're going to be diving in on different ways you can actually get to use stop loss. Like stop loss is stop loss, right? There are tools you need to look out for. We have different orders. We have reduce only. Reduce only have implication when you're placing your stop loss. These are actually three different types of order that actually have effect on your stop loss when you're placing a stop loss. We have post only, is only using majority using spot trading. Iceberg also is using spot trading. Then we have reduce only, majority using futures, margin, and leverage trading. So what is post only? Post only is a special order condition that only allow you to allow your order to be posted when it can enter the order book. That is, it only posts the order when the order can only enter the order book and can be will be executed. But in the case where your order cannot be posted, it's going to be immediately cancelled. That's basically post order. And what an iceberg actually kind of order that tends to break down if you have large sum of order, it can get it broken down into smaller ones and they can easily get executed. Basically, that's what these are basically used in what's called traditional finance trading. But in CFI, centralized finance, you get to use it. But in DeFi, not yet. So next one we have is reduce only. Now, what is the effect of reduce only order, right? When you place an order, reduce only orders actually reduce your order. As it restricts you from posting an order that is going to increase your existing order. I hope you know what order is, right? I think so. So that is what reduce only does, right? It's actually prevents you from posting more than what you already have. Like prevent you from adding to your problem. Yeah, adding more to your problem. That's it. So that's reduce only. So before I go on, please note that this is not a financial advice. I'm just a technical analyst that likes to educate and entertain you. So this is basically an entertainment and educational section. So if you're looking for financial advice, go get one. I'm not your financial advisor. Thank you. Having said that, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel and share with your friends. Okay, so let's dive into what this is. Like, I'm going to be going to Binance. Actually, I think a lot of people trade on Binance. I actually use this on BitMEX a lot. I'm going to drop the link to my BitMEX in the comment section and link to Binance. You can just follow through to support the project, right? So what is let's go to Binance. Good. What type of stop loss we have? We have limit stop loss, we have market stop loss, we have order cancel order, that's OCO. And there's more to that. There's more anyway. There's a way to use it. Now there's a way to use your limit stop loss, market stop loss, and order cancel order. So what is limit stop loss? So let's talk about it before we go to the practical section. So what is limit stop loss? Limit stop loss actually allow you to place. You have a trigger price and a market price. Trigger price and an execution price. For market stop loss, it's triggers at the exact market price. For order cancel order, it triggers it allows you to place your target and also your stop loss at the same time. So let's go to Binance to actually explore what I'm trying to talk about. But we're going to be exploring what I just said. I talked about post only order that actually allow you. I think you can even get a summary. If you hover your mouse stick over this, the post only, it will give you the summary of what it does. Likewise, iceberg, it will give you the summary of what it does. Okay, so I'm not going to be exploring post only and iceberg right now. I'm just going to be talking about stop loss. So we're going to be talking about stop loss. Now, how do you, what I mean by stop loss? I said you can use stop loss to either place an order or to stop you from losing. Now, let's talk about stopping you from losing more than what you should have lost in case you don't use it. Now, let's say I already bought Bitcoin at $20,000, right? $20,000, right? I placed an enter at $20,000. This is it. So let me zoom it out. So I placed an enter at $20,000, and currently Bitcoin is trading at 20,514 thereabouts. Okay. So what do I want to do? If I'm going to use limit stop loss. Now, note, this is spot trading, right? I already bought. This is buy. I'm on the buy tab, and I want to change it so I can place it on sell. So that is, I want to place my stop loss. Then I have to be on sell. If you want to place your stop loss, you want to be on sell because you're buying spot trading. Okay. Now you have limit buy, you have limit sell, you have market sell, you have stop limit sell. What does limit sell does? Limit sell actually allow you to sell at a particular, that limit sell is not stop loss. It is more like a take profit kind of thing. So if you try to use limit sell as stop loss, it's going to trigger immediately at the market price. Let me explain to you. Let me just use probably $10 to explain that. Okay. So let's say I bought Bitcoin at let's say I bought Bitcoin at 21,000, right? I bought Bitcoin here, and I want to place the stop loss. I mistakenly did not switch it to stop limit, right? I'm on limit stop loss. Then I'm saying if the market goes below 20,400, so I'm going to put 20,461. It should sell 10. Let's put it to $11. Okay, you sell $10.5 worth of Bitcoin out of the Bitcoin I'm having, right? You should sell it off. So I click on sell. Look at what happened immediately. You can see it instantly executes. It is a taker. It's a taker row, and it's executed immediately, instantly. That means I did not place my stop loss. That is not the best way to place a stop loss. Okay, I just sold my trade at loss right now. So if you want to place the stop loss, the best thing. Okay, before I go to stop loss, then if you're on sell and if you go to market tab, what the market tab does is going to sell at the exact market price. Now it's going to sell at the market price. It is selling at the price. If you use market price selling, selling at market price, it can either sell at the worst or sell at the best. Now, what I mean by worst or best is if the market is volatile, like very, very volatile, going up and down, when you click your sell, it might take some time for it to execute. By the time it executes, it actually end up executing at the worst price for you or the best price for you. So the best thing to use is actually limit stop loss. Now, is to use limit. That limit is basically used to take your profits if you're using limit. So this limit is best used for you to take your profits, okay, not stop loss. But if you want to use stop loss, you come to stop limit. What does stop limit do? That is where you actually place your stop loss. How do you place a stop loss? Now I'm saying this stop means the trigger price. The limit means the execution. Trigger, execution, trigger, execution. That is, stop is going to trigger, and whatever you input in stop is going to trigger, and whatever you input in limit is going to execute. So what I'm saying is, if Bitcoin gets to 20,200, it should trigger. And once it gets to 20,161, it should sell off for me. So I'm going to be saying, let me sell 11 BTC. No, I don't have that. $11 worth of Bitcoin, right? That's what I'm sell. And I click on sell. Look at the summary. We have, this is top limit, that is top price is 20,200. Limit price is 20,161. We have the amount, we have the total, which means that if the last price dropped to or below, that is once it hits 20,200 or below 20,200, it's going to trigger that I want to sell 0.00054 BTC at 20,161.59. That order is going to be placed. So if I click on it, it's going to place the order immediately below the market price. It's not showing that right now. Why is it not showing it? Let me refresh my tab. Okay, guessing the network is. I need to refresh this tab so that I can actually see it. You should place it. You should see the line actually, because I'm using Trading View. So you should see the line, except the market has actually dumped below with way more than what I expected it to do. So let's say loading. Oh, good. This is it. Now that's the line. So if you zoom in, you can see what I'm talking about. Like if the market trigger price is what 20,200, and the stop loss limit is what 20,161. That is it. So basically, that is what I'm saying. How to use your stop loss. Now that is how to use your stop loss to prevent you from losing. Now, how do you use your stop loss to actually help you? I'm going to cancel this because I'm not selling. So the other part is using stop loss to buy into a position above the current market price. You know, for limit stop loss, what you want to do is you want to buy, right? So you have to come back to the buy tab. Now, if you're using limits allow you to buy below the current market price. So I want to place a limit order. This is a limit order. You can see it's written limit. So if Bitcoin dumps to 8,005, that is, I'm going to put 18,000, sorry, 18,500 and something, and Bitcoin should get there, I should buy for me. That is limit order. But if I want to buy above the current market price, how do you do that? That is when you come to stop limit. Oh, I didn't explain OCO. I'm going to go back to it later. So this is what we call stop limits. So how do you do stop limits? Now, what I'm trying to say is, normally if you want to place your order and you want to buy above the current market price, and before you use this strategy, this is actually a strategy. Before you use this strategy, it is best for you to know and understand and be 100% certain that the market is going to break. This is actually out when I say how to buy a breakout. In case you are unable to buy, the support. This is support. This is resistance. In case you are unable to buy the support, and you want to buy when it breaks out. So in case it breaks out, right? You want to buy Bitcoin when it breaks out. So I'm going to be placing my order at 20,500, right? That's what I'm going to say. So I'm saying your stop is what? The first start, well, the first entry is what? The trigger price, which is stop. I'm saying if Bitcoin hits 22,100, it should trigger for me. It should trigger that I want to buy Bitcoin. And when Bitcoin hits 22,400 on 405, right? When Bitcoin hits 22,405 on some, you should buy for me. Basically, that's what I'm saying. So in case I missed buying the dip, and I want to buy a breakout, that's what I do. I just place in, okay, I want to buy, let's say, I want to buy $20 worth of Bitcoin when it breaks out, right? And I place a buy. Look at what it's going to tell me. If the last price rise to or above 20,100, an order to buy 0.0089 BTC at the price of 22,405 will be placed. So confirmed. It's going to open it here. That's it. Just open it here. That's it. So if Bitcoin actually hits the price and breaks above it, it's going to buy for me. It's going to place the order and my order will get triggered. So I'm going to be buying before the breakout. So that's actually how to buy a breakout. In case you don't know, I think I talked about buying a breakout when we were talking about chart patterns, right? So if you're going to buy a breakout, that is how to buy a breakout. So before we end it, let me talk about OCO. I already have a video that talks about OCO, but I'm going to talk about it in this video because we're talking about stop loss. Okay. The next one we're talking about is OCO. So how do you use OCO? OCO means order cancel order. That is order cancel order. That is OCO basically. So how does it work? OCO allows you to place your target and your stop loss at the same time. If you're using limits only allow you to place your target. Market will allow you to sell at current market price. Stop limit will allow you to sell and place your stop loss. But if you want to place your target and your stop loss at the same time, then you use OCO. OCO means order cancel order. That is you have two orders, target and stop loss. So if the price goes and hits your target, the stop loss will get cancelled. But If the price goes on and hits your stop loss, the target will go and cancel. So if target hits, stop loss cancel. If stop loss hits, target cancel. That's why I call it OCO, order cancel order. Okay, so what is it? So I already bought Bitcoin at, let's say, 20,000, right? I want to place my order, my take profit at what? Let's say 24,000. If Bitcoin hits $24,000, it should take my profit from me. That's my target. That's the first thing. That's for price. For price, entry is 24,000. Now stop is what? Like I said, trigger price. So I'm saying if Bitcoin had dumped below 20,200, it should trigger that I want to stop it out. Stop it. Trigger to stop me from losing. And Bitcoin end up dropping to, if finally dropped to 20,125, then it should take me out of that trade. Then how much of my trade? Then you can now select if I want to sell everything 100%, I want to sell 1,000%, or if I want to sell just 1% or whatever amount I want to sell, can easily enter. Let's say I want to sell probably $50 worth of Bitcoin. That's what I want to sell, right? I enter the sell, and that's it. This is my target. We're going to see two lines, so I'm going to cancel this trade. That's the buying above, the breakout strategy, right? Breakout buy strategy. That's what I call it. The breakout buy strategy. That's cool. Then this one actually allow you to buy. This is my target. This is my stop loss. If I cancel one right now, it's going to cancel the other. Like I cancel one, cancel the other. OCO. You see? Magic. So that is basically how to use a stop loss. Different ways to actually use a stop loss in trading. Like I said, and aside that, we have different kind of orders. We have we have GTC, we have IOC, we have FOK. What is GTC? GTC means it's actually here, everything here. Good to cancel. That is, your order is open and is good until you cancel it yourself. Then IOC means immediate or cancel. That is, if it doesn't trigger immediately, you should cancel it. Then FOK means what? Kill or cancel. Sorry if I and that's what we're going to be talking about today. And like I said, the other part of it is the reduce only. Reduce only is only functional in futures trading. So that is basically it for today. If you have any question, please drop it in the comment section or drop it in the Crypto Smart Analyst group on Telegram. Or you can also follow me on Twitter at SYCrypt. SYCrypt, that's HESWEIK. I'm going to just drop the link in the comment section, okay? So you can actually click it and probably follow up. And if you have any question, like I said, drop it in the comment section or drop it join the Telegram channel group or the group, CSA community, and drop your comments there, your questions there, and you're gonna get direct response from me. Okay, basically that's it. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Like very like it and subscribe it. Basically that's it. Thank you all, and do have an amazing, enjoy the rest of the day.